All right. How you doing, folks? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report for a Friday, Focus Friday, February 18th. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your Friday, your Focus Friday. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner or hit the subscribe button below this video if you are using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by HockeyPicks.com. Anybody can play, anybody can join. Sign up today and follow the top hockey pickers each and every day right here at HockeyPicks.com. And our top leader right now is Harold Lakin. Harnett is at 887. Vela Lacco from Finland, 841. There's Ron Raymond at 815. Those are your top three pickers right now at HockeyPicks.com. And your hottest picker is our main guy here, the underdog Sniper. Look at that, 11-3 the last couple days. So good job, Sniper, being the hottest picker right now at HockeyPicks.com. And now that basketball is on hiatus, let's take a look at our top basketball pickers. We got Terry Elsner at 891, Eddie O from Montreal 870, and Ron Raymond at 865. And those are your top pickers right now at bballpicks.com. Let's take a look at our hottest pickers right now at bballpicks.com. And there's a Colorado native. Robert S. is at 11-3. Ricken 10-4. Ronnie Ray 10-4. Eddie O, Parachuk, and Michael Austin 812. Hey, is our top hottest pickers right now at bballpicks.com. And folks, don't forget, you can calculate all your winning parlays each and every day at parlaycalculator.com. If you want to count all the NHL or college basketball this Saturday and you want to see how many parlays your parlay is going to pay out, all you got to do is put in the price of your ticket. So let's say you got a spread, so minus 110. Let's say you're playing the 110 line. You got minus, let's go, 150, 170 underdog. And let's say you get a minus 200 favorite. And then you got another, say you got a plus 140 underdog. And you put $20 on that ticket. Pays $907.82. And folks, that's the way the parlay calculator works. And it's all free right here at parlaycalculator.com. All right. Good morning, everybody. My name is Ron Raymond, a 5-time sports handicapping champion based out of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Hopefully, you guys are having yourself a great start to your day. It's a nice day here in the nation's capital. It's nice and sunny. And the weather, though, let's see if the weather's cooperating. Minus 14 degrees. I've seen better weathers. Hey, you can keep your minus 14 for February 18. I'd rather be plus 14, but it is what it is. But hopefully you guys had a good night last night. And again, if you are new to the Raymond Report, you want to learn about the system, all you got to do is go to atsstats.com, go to tools, go to ATS tutorials. And if you want to learn the 5 fundamentals of sports handicapping, the Value Plays did a good last night in the NBA. In fact, went 3-0. Percentage play, performance cycles, player availability / injury, and money management system. And those are the fundamentals of my sports handicapping sports betting system. And folks, you want to learn about the Raymond Report, I got 18 videos here on the tutorials. If you got nothing to do this weekend, you got no NBA and you're bored and you want to educate yourself on some of the do's and don'ts of sports betting, either watch the video or you can pick up my book, Ron Raymond's Top 50 Sports Betting Secrets. I wrote this book in 2009. And if you want to get some, it's, you know what, it's an ebook. It's about 20-something, or no, 30-some page. I can't remember. It's been so a while ago. Anyway, put it this way. There's a lot of tips in there. 50 betting tips and 30 bonus tips. So there's 80 tips. So a good way to kill the afternoon. All right. I see the bullpen. The Ramblers and Gamblers of the Breakfast Club are stumbling into the bullpen right now. And I see Snipers in the house, plays in parlay. Isaiah Moore is in the house. How you doing, Isaiah? And you got Bo Jackson, big game for Bo last night in TO. Hey, we got the Maple Leafs got the big W last night. Chico Valencia, Chico and the man's in the house. How you doing, Chico? And who else in the house? There's Eddie O from Montreal. So everybody is stumbling into the bullpen. And good morning, everybody. Hey, if you're with me, give me 2. Ric Flair, woo! Tick, 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 boom. And that's the call sign of the Raymond Report. All right, so having a good day here today. We, you know what, very light day, which is after, we do videos every morning and not having to do 10 NBA videos and 6 or 10 NHL videos. It was kind of nice to have a little bit of a breather, as they say, doing the morning videos. But only 4 NHL games here today, so I'm going to stretch it here today on the Raymond Report, and hopefully we can come up with some value in those 4 NHL games. Now, since the NBA is off till next week, I'll be off until next Thursday. So this will be the last show until next Thursday. I'll be taking a little bit of a breather next week. Take a little bit of R&R after going to a full football season. Hey, if you're with me, give me two. Clap, clap. There you go. I like that, Chico. And there's Chad Suzuka. Just finished his banana split because Chad eats dessert for breakfast, according to Nico. Let's eat. My bacon and eggs came in. Hey, awesome. All right, so I'll be off till next Thursday, and there'll be a lot of sports back. And you know what? It's good to recharge the batteries and take a break. And hey, you know what? Sometimes in life, you just gotta pull back a bit and recharge the batteries, and then we'll be back right at it next week. How's the weather, eh? Yeah, minus 14 in Ottawa today. Beautiful sunny day, though. I can't complain. It's a sunny day. We had snow last night. We got about 10 inches of snow, so I got to take out the snowblower after and clear the laneway. All right, so let me see here. Big dogs in the house. What do you think about Harvard, Columbia first half? Minus 8.5. So, big dog, I'm not a big college basketball guy. I'm an NBA guy. I do pro sports, but we do have a lot of people here, so the bullpen here will help you out. So what do you think, guys, in the Ivy League school game tonight? Hey, Friday nights. It's either watch Ivy Leagues or movies or the NHL. Harvard or Columbia first half. He likes Harvard minus 8.5, and he's looking for everybody's input. So help him out. That's what we do here at the bullpen. And there she is. There's Gloria K, bratty-eyed and bushy-tailed, and she's coming in with her one cream, no sugar. And good morning, Breakfast Club peeps, says Gloria K. And there's Eddie O. Good morning, Sniper. All right, so let's get on with the show. And as we do each and every day, we're going to kick it off with the poll question of the day. And I can see you guys are already active. We already got 13 votes in. Who do you like tonight? Do you like the Florida Panthers? Hey, Cat Power. That's the tag of the show here today on the thumbnail, Cat Power. Or do you like the Minnesota Wild, Isaiah's Minnesota Wild plus 100, or Florida minus 120? And right now, 85% of the betting public here at the Raymond Report are all over the Minnesota Wild. And we'll see at the end of the show. I forgot to do the recap yesterday. And I can't remember. Who did the people like yesterday? Was it Philadelphia or Milwaukee? I think it was Milwaukee. I'd have to go take a look. But cha-ching if you did have the Philadelphia 76ers. Guys, it's not my first barbecue, and I told you yesterday, don't trust C-type teams. A-type teams are A-type teams for a reason. Yeah, they got spanked against the Celtics, but good teams find a way to bounce back, and that's what Philly is. And that's why you give me Philadelphia last night plus 6.5, and we talked about the value report. They're almost a trifecta of the Rain report, right? Value, percentage play. No, we didn't have the percentage play. Good old Meatloaf song, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, but we did have the performance in our favor, the performance cycle. So yeah, nice win last night. It was a tale of two stories for me last night. My NHL beer and pizza money picks didn't do too well, 0-2, but my premium silver bullet, I only had one silver bullet yesterday, and it was the Washington Capitals. Bit chalky, but at the end of the night, when you're counting money, you don't care, right? It's the more I think about this, and the more after 25 years, it takes 25 years for things to really settle in, right? You hear people talk all the time. Oh, too expensive. Well, it is what it is. Tesla. What's the stock on Tesla? 800 and some bucks. Well, you're not going to get it for $20. You're not going to get it for $100. It's $800 a share. And last night, the Washington Capitals, it was $175 a share. It is what it is. And buyer beware and the buyer's options. And this is why last night I took the Washington Capitals minus 175. I knew it was expensive, but we had to sweat it out there in the third period. But that's what you do as a sports bettor, right? You might as well have the towel on you and watch the game. And if you're sweating it out, then you got your towel with you. But we did win last night. In fact, my silver bullet plays are doing very well. Looking at the last, I think I'm 11-4 in my last 15 releases. In my last 10, I'm 8-2. So my silver bullet plays are doing very well. And if you're interested in my silver bullet picks, all you got to do is go to atsstats.com, and you'll see right here, Ron Raymond's subscription plan. 1 month is only $149. 7 days of silver bullet plays are $79.99. And if you're interested in my silver bullet plays, this is where you can purchase it. Go to Tool Picks, go to Silver Bullet Picks, and then once you get to this page, you purchase a subscription plan, either a 1 month or 1 week, and then you click on your picks I bought, and you will see all your picks will show up here on the next page right there, and you'll see the plays. And what you want to do is read the title to see if you got the right selection, the right date. So Ron Raymond's NHL Silver Bullet Premium Pick, February 17th, Washington, Philly, Washington minus 175, 3 units. So I normally put 1 to 5 units, and this is the money management system that I talk about all the time, right? If you look at the Rain report, and let's go to my tutorials right now. Value plays, again, went 5-1 last night. There you go. The value plays are absolutely on fire. So last night we had Washington as a road favorite, a road team. Where's Washington last night? The Vancouver Washington Capitals. So yeah, so they were a beat neutral. So you look at the away team, a beat neutral, 3 units, and that's why I only wagered 3 units last night. This is, you know what, guys? If you're looking, you know, you hear people say it all the time. Money management, money management. What exactly is money management? I'm hoping this is the blueprint to help you guys in sports betting to really, use the system. The thing is, patience is not a gambler's best friend. That's the one thing in sports betting. Sports bettors are not patient people. They want it now, right? You want to sit down for a meal and go to a nice restaurant, sit down and be there for 2 hours, or do you want to hop in your car, go to the drive-through window, get your meal in 5 minutes, and then leave, right? Or you want to sit down and have quality? Well, this is what I think the RAM report is. It's about sitting down, having a quality meal, and enjoying company, talking it out, and value, percentage play, performance cycles, player availability, money management. You follow these golden rules of sports betting, and well, I think they're golden rules, and you will. I think you'll have a good result at the end. All right, so those are the premium picks. Now, if you're interested, what's on here? So the next step, horse racing selection. So if you're into horse racing, go to horses, free tip sheet. And if you go to the free tip sheet, today's free tip sheet is one of my favorite tracks, Tampa Bay Downs in Tampa Bay. And we are giving you the entire tip sheet for free today at Tampa Bay Downs. And you can see right here, races 1 to 9 at Tampa Bay Downs. I think next week, starting next Thursday or Friday, once a week I'm going to do a podcast on horse racing. It'll be in the afternoon. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. Hey, maybe from the horse's mouth. I don't know. I'll have a name from the podcast. It'll be once a week. It'll be the afternoon, and I'll be doing all the probably a Thursday afternoon or a Friday afternoon, and it'll be just an afternoon of giving out horse picks, watching races, and it'll be a couple hours of shooting the you-know-what and having fun and talking with you guys and hopefully making you some money, right? But to me, horse racing, the thing is, when you want to make money, it takes a lot of time and energy. Horse racing to me is very leisure. Like, I don't go crazy betting horses. I enjoy the races, and if I win, I win. If I don't. But to me, horse racing, it's about relaxing, having fun, especially if you're at the track. It's even better, right? All right, so let's get on with the show here today. And the first thing we always do is we go to the SBI, the Sports Betting Index, and let's take a look what came in last night in the NBA, NHL, and hopefully you guys had a good night. I had a pretty good night. In fact, I picked up another Kobe Award last night at the bballpicks.com. In fact, anybody who goes a perfect night at bball picks, so let's say anytime you go 4-0 or better, you pick up a what I call a Kobe Award. It represents excellence like Kobe was when he was playing. And you can see Kevin here, the Terminator, has 10 Kobe's. Eddie O from Montreal has 8. Nicky Bats has 7. Rui Pedro Nagaria from Portugal has 6. NBA picks, Justin has 6. I have 6. And you can see here, every time you go a perfect night. And I had a good night last night in the NBA. In fact, all my picks won, so I picked up another Kobe Award. I got 6 trophies in my showcase. Hey, to go with my rings. Hey, got to bring up my rings. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I went 4-0 last night, and every time you go perfect 4-0 or better, you pick up a Kobe Award. All right, so last night in the NBA, the favorites won 60% of the games, and they covered 50%. What a game last night in Milwaukee last night, Dave. That's a classic playoff game right there. That was an intense playoff game, and the battle of the big men, Giannis and Joel Embiid. You know what? The mutual respect they had for each other was pretty nice last night. You saw Embiid say something to Giannis during the fourth quarter. You guys see that? It's like, hey, I'll see you at the All-Star game. Yeah, I'll see you there. Don't forget, we'll go for coffee. All right, we'll see you there. Okay, now look serious again. Hey, but that's the friendship of the NBA, right? Anybody else catch that? I just wonder what they were saying. I was sitting there and go, what are What are they conniving about right there? What are they getting ready for the weekend, right? All right, so looking at the last 7 days, you can see the NBA favorites, 69.3%. Again, it was 85 the other day, right? About a week ago, it was at 85, 82. 69.3, so it's coming down a bit. And 63.1 on the overs. And then there's Even Steven. There's good old Jerry Seinfeld. Even Steven, right? Lose $1, find $1. And that's what the point spread is right now. On the season, look at that. Bookmaker. See, here's the thing with the bookmaker. They can't control these numbers unless, with the money. Like, I'm talking about results-wise, right? The bookmakers have no control over this number, but they can with this number. You can tell. Look at the difference. You can't control the straight-up victory, but you can control the point spread, and that is the ultimate equalizer, the bookmakers number right there. All right, probably going to meet Chad at Tim Hortons. Says F. Oh, is F from Saskatchewan too? Hey, we got some friendly Ryderville fans in the club here. That's nice. I like to see that. Hey, we'll have to do once we get this COVID crap out of the way, we have to do a meetup, a breakfast club meetup. Wouldn't that be great? Hey, we'll do a meetup. All right, so looking at the NHL, so that's what's on deck tonight. Last night in the NHL, you can see 60% of the favorites won. 6-4 for the favorites last night. Puck line 5-5, 5-5 to the over/under. And in the NHL last night, 64.9% of the favorites last 7 days. Still in the bull market, but look at that. Neutral market, so we are turning the corner here a bit on the 3-day average. So the weekend, hoo-ha, the weekend's here. Let's see what that's going to bring. And you can see the last 7 days, 52.4, 47.6 on the total for the under, 52.4 on the over. And the puck line, there's good old Jerry Seinfeld right there, 51.1. So, interesting numbers, to say the least, right here in the NHL last night. And wow, look at all the ties. That's because you're seeing a lot of sixes now, right? Once you start seeing some sixes, a little bit of balance. Because it was getting out of control with the total a bit, right? And now you can see it's at 53.8. Remember I told you about a month ago, I go, guys, and this was like 58, 59 to the over. I said, don't worry, it's going to come down. They're going to start putting flat numbers, and sure enough, they did that. I'll be in Vegas for the July 4 weekend, says Bo Jackson. Nice. Very nice. Nico Kelly, cheers. Thank you, Sniper. Plays in part. Giannis telling MB to stop trusting the process. Trusting the process. I love that. Yeah. I love that saying. Trust the process. All right, trust the process. Next thing you know, you're broke. Next thing you know, because you trust the process. All right, so let me see here what else is on deck. We got, let's go. Okay, yeah. So, since we got a little bit of time to kill here today, not a lot going. I could have bailed on the show today, but I said nope. I said the bullpen, they show up, I show up. There's no bailing on the bullpen and the Breakfast Club. If everybody puts in their time, then you put in your time, and you don't bail on your bullpen friends, right? So we only 4 NHL games, but we will find some value today. Speaking of value, how do you like that value report the last couple days? Like Plays and Probably says, last night Miami, Washington, Philly, cha-ching, nice value play of the day. All right, so let me see here. Let's go to Lucas D'Souza. I don't know what you guys are laughing about. I say so much things. I see you guys laughing, and I'm saying, I wonder what they're laughing about. But, yeah, cue me in. Thanks, Coach, says Suzuka. Suzuka. Now, see, I don't even know your first name. You're like military now. Suzuka. You got that. Remember Seinfeld there when Darren was part of Kramerica? He walks into Jerry's office. That's line 1. I tell you, the Seinfeld episodes, man. Me and my buddies, we can name them all. All right, let me see here. Reminder, today is the last show until next Thursday. Yep, right on, Sniper. Next Thursday, everybody gets a little bit of break, and we'll see here. All right, let me go to the last 100 plays. So if you're a member of ATS, all you go to do is go to your dashboard, go to your last 100 games. And if you're ever sitting there wondering, and you can't sleep at night, and you're saying, I wonder how the computer picks do. Because I know you guys are probably losing sleep over this, right? NBA computer picks, not bad. So I always say the chances, the Kogo, well, the chance of covering, not too good, 36.08. That's why I don't bet point spread. Kogo, 47.9. But look at this. When I give out the forecast score, cha-ching, 71%. So the computer forecast has been, that's pretty, guys, Name me can you go 71% picking every NBA game last 100? That's pretty good. The ATS forecast on the point spread, 56.8, and the over-unders, not as good, 47. But this is why I bet straight up money line. And that's why I'm very patient. And I told you guys at the top of the show, you got to be patient as a gambler. You got to have an elapsed time frame. Just because the day, you woke up today, it's Friday, the day ends in Y, the sun is up, doesn't mean today's the Picasso day, right? The silver bullet doesn't happen every day. And if you look at my silver bullet picks and you look at the timeline, I'll do it in a second there. Let me go to NHL, and I'll show you just 1 second. Now I'm curious to see what the NFL. I looked at the NBA and NHL, but I didn't look at the NFL yet, but I will in 1 second. All right, NHL, 59%. Not bad. Not bad. 56 is what I'm really gunning for, but 59% money line, guys, that's pretty good when you think about it. The computer forecast, 59%, and the over-unders, there's old Jerry Seinfeld, 50-50 right there. Let me see how the NFL did. I'm really curious to see what the NFL did today. Lucas de Souza, another Portuguese friend into the bullpen there, right? De Souza, that's a good Portuguese name, and the reason I know that is because I got a lot of de Souza friends, and Rui Pedro Nagaria from Lisbon, Portugal, is a Benfica fan. I wonder if Rui's in the house. And Matt, if I ever go to Lisbon there, Rui, I'm going to come knock on your door for a coffee, right? All right, so looking at the last 100 games, look at that. NFL this year, 71%, 59 against the point spread, over-under. Yeah, very, very good year. Folks, $24.99. That's all, if that's a couple of coffees, but maybe at Starbucks, maybe that's 1 or 2 coffees at Starbucks. Maybe it's about 10 of them at Tim Hortons. Hey, inflation, right? But yeah, so hey, it's worth the price of admission if you buy a membership at atsstats.com. Hey, I'm just turning into an infomercial right now. But if you do buy a membership, guys, this is a I like to think it's a masterpiece that's been in the works for like 20 some years. A lot of work has gone into this website, and it's the thing I love about this website is the tools are mostly tools that I basically invented them, myself. Who else does like the Bulls, the Bears, and the neutrals in the industry, right? I look at the performance cycle, so it's a pretty good website, and hopefully you guys will test it out one day. Come and kick the tires, as they say. And where was I going to go with this? Oh yeah, silver bullet. I'm going to miss my Breakfast Club Speed coffee date every day. Oh, only till next Thursday, Gloria. Hey, that's why they got DoorDash. Hey, if you need a coffee, there's always DoorDash or Uber Eats. All right, so like I was saying, the 17th, the 15th, the 12th, the 11th, the 10th, the 8th. So here's the thing, guys. When you buy a membership for Get My Picks, I don't give you a pick every day because there's not a perfect oil paint to paint every day. You got to wait for your spots, and you'll get your selections. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days between. But at the end of the day, if you see the green W, that means you're pretty happy. All right, let's get to the NHL games here for today. Hey, I think I stretched this long enough. Chin up, won't be too long, says Chad. Chin up, hey, chin up there, Gloria, says Chad. Chin up, won't be too long, as he's finishing off his Boston cream donut for breakfast, as Nico would say. Hey, chin up there. I like that. That's good. I love you guys, man. You got some good sense of humor. Right, where's my good friend from? I guess my Keurig will do. Yeah, I got a Keurig too, but the thing is, I think I've had it for like 4 years. I might have to change it. You ever, my wife likes hot chocolate, and I'm gonna go on a Ron Raymond little rant here. She's probably hearing me. She works upstairs. She's a part of the school board, and so she likes her hot chocolate, and then she doesn't tell me she puts hot chocolate, and then I put a coffee in after. You ever try drinking coffee after somebody put hot chocolate into a Keurig? It's not a good thing. It's not, I like my coffee strong. I don't need my coffee to have some hot chocolate taste to it. That's more of like a latte or something like that, right? So little reminder to people. Yeah, if somebody has a hot chocolate, it's good to do a rinse before and then put your coffee, right? So little FYI right there on a FYI Friday. Focus Friday, right, Chad? Focus Friday. Let's go. We got to focus here on a Friday. And let's go to the NHL, and let's go focus on some winners. Man, we got some good games here tonight. We do have some good hockey games here tonight. And you know what? I'm getting a Stream Deck. Anybody know what that is? A Stream Deck. It's a soundboard, and you can. I'm gonna start incorporating some. I'm gonna start incorporating some sound bites, right? Like Bart Scott, can't wait. Things like that. So I'm gonna be playing it. It's gonna come in today. I'm gonna play with it this weekend. I'm gonna have some good sound effects because Joel Namath struggling. Hey, we need that, right? Focus, yes. Mocha says Chad. Yep, vinegar after cleaning it, says Chad Suzuka. Hey, that's it. Everybody's you guys got my back. All right, here we go. NHL. Let's look at the big 4 games tonight in the National Hockey League. Nashville, Carolina. That's a good one. So let me pull up my bookmaker account and see what the current line is on this game. And I like to bring up the probable starting goalies for tonight. Who's going to be between the pipes? Right? Who's going to be between the pipes tonight in Raleigh, North Carolina? Freddie Anderson, maybe against UC Saros. Those are expected goalies, but expected doesn't mean confirm. So that's we've learned that the last couple of years, right? So right now, bookmaker has 170. Okay, we're right there in the ballpark. Now, before I get into this, let me give you the value plays of the day. Now, believe it or not, there's 4 games here tonight. But Wacky Sound says F. Yeah. If you got any good sound bites you guys want me to incorporate, post them into the bullpen or send me an email at ronraymond@atsstats.com and I'll see what I can do. I only got 15 spots, right? So let's not get too crazy here. Anyone watch that Ranger game last night? Nico Kelly. Yeah, the Rangers. Hey, I remember I said yesterday, guys, I said I love Igor and I love the Rangers, but they had that 14 days off. They went to an 8-9 round shoot-off. The other night against forget who they played in that shootout there the other night. Boston, yeah, Boston. And we got luck. If you played Detroit, congrats, you did pretty well. All right, so the value plays today, guys. Nashville plus 154, Dallas minus 153, and the LA Kings. Those are your value plays of the day tonight. Now, if you're just looking for value, those are your value plays. Now let's look at the percentage play. So just like keeping up with the Rain Report sports betting system, value, percentage play, then we're going to go look at some performance cycles, and then we're going to go to the player availability, and then the money management, right? Just in exact those orders. Value, percentage play, player team performance, performance cycles, player availability, and then money management, and then hopefully you're smiling like a butcher's dog, right? All right, so Nashville, Carolina, 57.7% chance of winning on the percentage play, favoring Carolina. 47.1 for Nashville. Again, because it's over 40, I like that. And just because Carolina's favored to win here doesn't mean I'm going to, percentage play says Carolina. Oh, I got to go on Carolina. Those are just indicators. What I'm giving you guys here, like value, that's an indicator. The percentage play, an indicator, right? And what you want to do is string up enough indicators, just like you do in your research for stocks or crypto or whatever you're investing in, maybe real estate, and then you pull the trigger on the one you like, right? All right, so 3.03, 2.6 favoring the Carolina Hurricanes, and then the neutral 6 days, neutral 32 days. This is what I look for the most. When I look at my value index and the player and the performance cycles, I look for double-digit days for consistency, right? You want consistency. You don't want to go, hey, I don't want to date a bet. I want to marry a bet. And if I'm going to date someone for 6 days, that's not good. If I'm going to marry somebody for 32 days, well, it's a short wedding, but it's still good, right? Hey, you fall in love for 32 days instead of 6 days. So that's the way I look at it. 5-unit recommendation on Carolina, 3 on Nashville. So looking at this, you know what? This is a game worth betting. I'll have to look at the player performance, but man, this is a tough game. I don't know what I'm going to. Let me go in after I do this. Let me go to the Rain Report, and I'll give you more of a lean or a silver bullet opportunity, right? Florida against Minnesota. Now you got the Panthers, a 125 favorite. The over/under is set at 6.5. ATS forecast computer pick. Gonna lean with the Panthers in this one. 63% compared to 37.5. So watch out if you do like the Minnesota Wild. They're not meeting my 40% requirement, so I don't like that. They've been bullish for 27 days. Florida's been bullish for 41. Here's the thing. Whenever you get teams that are bullish, all good things must come to an end. Nothing goes on forever, right? So that right there, anytime I see 2 green teams, which is, it's okay, but I'd rather have 2 teams that are neutral, because neutral tells me that, win one, lose one type thing, where green on green, It's like, okay, this is like we're peaking at the top, right? And the confidence level is way too high, and it's really tough to bet. That's why you see 5 units for a neutral, but only 2 and 1 units for the game between Minnesota and Florida. Anytime you got bullish teams, guys, you gotta scale back, because what goes up must come down, and we'll see if it comes down in Minnesota tonight. But we do have Florida winning 3.3, 2.6. The over/under set here at 5.9. So it does like it to go under the total of 6.5. You got Dallas taking on Chicago. Now Chicago bearish, so we're not touching that. Dallas 167. I like Dallas tonight here, guys. I do like Dallas. I know they're playing better, but Dallas not really good on the road, right? They don't have a good road record. Great at home. They're like Florida, bit of a Jekyll and Hyde. They're Jekyll at home. Jekyll at home. They hide on the road. So we'll see tonight. But they've been changing that around, and I'll show you something in just a few minutes. LA Kings against the Vegas Thunder. Vegas Thunder. Where the Thunder? No, I'm thinking Oklahoma City Thunder. Vegas Golden Knights minus 161. 5.5 is the total. 57.7. 38.8. Now a little concern here for Vegas. They didn't score a goal against the Avs. A 2-0 shutout. 3.07, 2.5, and we have the over-under landing on 5.61. So we do like it to go over. Neutral 19 days. I like that, but keep in mind there was an all-star break in there, and that's one thing, right? Sometimes you see that, neutral 19 days. Yeah, but keep in mind they were off for 2 weeks, right? So you take 14 days off, so really neutral for what, 4 days? So something to consider, right? Same thing up here. All right, so percentage plays. The percentage plays, Carolina, Florida, Dallas, and the Vegas Golden Knights, not the Thunder. And I'm looking in all the teams that the losing teams on the percentage play. I'm looking for 40% or higher. So Chicago 40, Minnesota below 40, and then Nashville. So only 2 teams, only 2 underdogs tonight that has a 40% chance of winning. Something you want to consider when you're doing your handicapping, right? All right, so I see that, hey, there's Jason. Hey, crew, I'm here. We're still unpacking. Myrtle Beach, here we come. Jason, roll tide. Hey, Sniper, Gloria, Ron, clap, clap. Give me 2. Ric Flair, woo! Tick, 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 boom. All right, underdog has covered puck line 4 last 5 for Carolina and Nashville. Bo Jackson, great stat. What's a great stat? I didn't see unless somebody posted something. I didn't see anything. I checked Dallas, Chicago. Last 7 games head-to-head went over 5.5. Bo Jackson says, Alex DeBrincat, shots on goal. Neutral teams with an advantage is a good combo for looks. Absolutely. You know what? Preaching to the choir. Preaching to the choir, man. Hey, that's what I've been saying since day one. You want neutral teams. You want to bet on neutral teams, and it's just like value. Remember I was showing you guys yesterday value? When you're looking for value, you get the 2-for-1 pizza for $10, or you want that extra, value pizza for 40, deluxe pizza for 40. You're negotiating for both, right? But when you get fair market value, then you and the bookmaker on a psychology point of view, market psychology, there's no debating. Hey, it is what it is. All right? Neutral to me is where you want to go, and this is why, I think my stream deck is here. We're going to have a little fun afternoon. So, yeah, the sound bites will be coming next week, guys. All right, let me see here. Jason Robertson, shots on goal, and anytime goal. Yep. All right, so let me, you're going to hear Rusty probably bark in a few minutes because he's going to come at the door. Let's go to the NHL. Let's go rain report. Hey, don't you hate that when you got somebody coming at the door and you have a dog that just barks at everything? Hey, anticipation. Let's see how patient. All right, so let's take a look at this game. Dallas against Chicago. I like Dallas here tonight. I know Chicago, they got beat last night against Columbus 7-4, 11 goals in that game. And looking at the game here tonight, minus 161, 7-3 last 10, minus 152, 57% chance of winning. We talked about that. 6-2 on the road against those C-type teams. And looking at Dallas, here's the thing, right? Jekyll and Hyde, 17-8 at home, 9-13 on the road. And for Chicago, 8-15. Now, how does Dallas do in Chicago? 5-5 in their last 10. And who's the starting goalie tonight for the Chicago Blackhawks? Marc-Andre Fleury against Jake Oettinger. And Flower, when was Flower's last win? A couple nights ago. So he didn't play last night. And Winnipeg was his last win. Hey, it's Flower. He's going to... I just don't know if I want to lay 167. I like Dallas here, but Chicago off a how does Chicago do? Fun facts. Let's go to the fun fact department. Chicago on a Friday night. I always say weekends and weekday games, two different types of crowd, right? Weekday games, you get more of a quiet library crowd. Weekend, then you get your Bud Light crowd, right? Miller Bud Light crowd. Get them a little bit sauced up there and get them all excited. But only 2 and 3 here in Dallas on the road on a Friday night. 1 and 2, 1 and 4 against division opponents. I don't like that. They're 1 and 4 against division foes. I don't like this game. I don't. I like Dallas, but I don't think if I do bet Dallas, guarantee it's going to be beer and pizza money. But that's about it. All right, let me go to the next one. Florida, Minnesota. Florida and Minnesota. Just coming back to that Dallas game. You know what? Dallas, a B-type team. I tried to say B and Dallas at the same time, so I got Dallas. Hey, you ever do that? You mix two words together. But I do, you know what? Yeah, let me sit on that one. I might have Dallas as a stronger play, but we'll see. Florida against Minnesota. I like this Florida team, man. You know what? Ever since Christmas, let me go to my, let me see who the hottest team since the new year. I want to say Florida's in there. I know Pittsburgh might be in there too, even though Pittsburgh got waxed last night in Toronto. So let me go to my database right here. Let me go to my smart database because we're all smart people here, right? Let's go to NHL. Let's take a look who are the hottest teams since January 1st. Let's go with the hottest teams since January 1st. And today is February 18th, so we'll go to 17. Survey says, no, that's not, I think that's NFL. No, okay, all teams, there we go. January 1st, there we go, 2022. All right, so who are the hottest teams since January 1st? Let's take a look at this. Since we got like an hour to kill on the NHL, it's always amazing. I said to my wife, and there's only 4 games. It's going to be a short show. It's going to be like half hour. I guarantee you this will be over an hour, right? It's amazing when we just concentrate more on the NHL. All right, Florida, 13-4 straight up. Yeah, look at that, eh? 13-4, 12-5 to the over. Look at the Florida Panthers. Look at all these high-scoring games. Tampa Bay, 11-5. Boston, 13-9. Okay, Buffalo, Montreal, next. Ottawa, next. Toronto, 12-5. Toronto, 12-5. New Jersey, New York. Rangers, 11-6. Philadelphia, just get that trade done already. 2-16. Hey, that's awful. Pittsburgh, remember I said Pittsburgh, 14-7. Sid the Kid, got his 500 the other night. There's Washington. Washington, man, you got to start going on a run soon, It's just, wow, look at Colorado, 18-3. 18, but you know what? Colorado reminds me of the Atlanta Braves of the 90s. Great regular season team, just never shows up in the playoffs. Minnesota, 11-4. Dallas, 11-7. Chicago, 7-13. Nashville, 9-8. St. Louis, 10-6. How do you lose to Montreal? Hey, get out of here. Get out of here. Calgary, 12-6. But look at Calgary. Look at the over. 13-5 since New Year's Day. Edmonton, 9-8. 6-11. Vancouver, Anaheim, LA, Arizona, San Jose. We're on our way to San Jose. Vegas, 6-9. Wow. Yeah, be careful betting Vegas. They're not winning. There's Seattle, 6-12. Yeah, we expect that. Two expansion teams, eh? Vegas and Seattle. But see what I mean? Florida, be very careful. They've been really hot, but freaking Colorado, 18 wins. Who had 14 again? Remember I had a team at 14? Who was it? Pittsburgh, yeah. Pittsburgh. And what about Carolina? 10-7. Yeah, Carolina, they put on the brakes of lately, right? So, yeah, be careful. Be careful. What did I say Dallas was again? Hey, Dallas, let me see here. Let's go to Dallas Stars. I don't think it was that great, right? Let me see. Dallas since the, oh, yeah. I started doing this because I wanted to see what Dallas is, and then I totally forgot. Yeah, 11-7. You know what? They played better. They had they just got to win the road games. They just got to win more road games. So Florida taking on Minnesota tonight. Man, let me take out another thing here. Let me go to my other database. Let's go see the scoring average. So when Florida's playing those A-type teams, Can they beat the beatables, right? Or the contenders? So let's go to NHL. Let's go to Florida. Cat Power against A-type teams this year. So Florida against A-type teams, 10-3. Average score is 3.9 to 2.9. But let's see how they do on the road against those A-type teams. On the road against A-type teams like Minnesota, 4-3. There's the difference right there. But 6-1 on the puck line. And what's the puck line here tonight for Florida? No, -1.5. No, we're not doing that. All right. So let me see how Minnesota does against A-type teams at home. Minnesota at home against A-type teams, 3-0. Wow. Not a lot of recurrences. But that's a pretty good record. Only 3 occurrences. But yeah, probably gonna pass this game. Whenever you don't get a clear picture and it's foggy, and look at Florida, 2-8 in their last 10 trips to Minnesota. I don't like it. Probably, man, I hate going against Florida because they've been so good. But I still don't trust Bobrovsky. I still don't trust Sergei. Cam Talbot, let me see. I know he hasn't, last game, 6-3 against Winnipeg. But let me see their home record, 16-4. I like Minnesota here tonight, guys. I like Minnesota. I'll probably take them on hockey picks. I won't probably bet them. But yeah, that's my lean right now. Nashville against Carolina. Did we do that game already? Yeah, I think we did, right? I think we did this game already. We did Dallas, Florida. Did I do Nashville and Carolina? I can't remember. No, I don't think I did, right? Just in case, I'll just go through it again. I don't think I did. Nashville, 3-game losing streak. Now, UC Saros will probably be between the pipes here tonight. And Nashville lost their last game 4-1 against Washington. So they are playing on 2 days rest. Look at Nashville on 2 days rest, a road team, 5-1. 5-1. And Carolina's not playing that great hockey either. If I look at Carolina, look at the last 5 games, 1-4. Carolina's not playing good hockey, guys. So be careful. I think the total's where you might want to go in this one. But Carolina coming off a 3-2 loss to the Panthers. But who they played? They played some tough teams. Look at this. Hey, Florida, Minnesota, Boston, Senators, and the Leafs. So 4 of the 5 are really good teams. So that's why their record is 1-4. And now they're facing the Predators. But how's let me see here. Let's go Carolina at home against those B-type teams, right? Nashville's a B-type team. Yep. Survey says 3-1, and the average score is 3-2. Look at that. All right, and 1-3 to the over. Maybe the under is where you want to lean, but be careful here tonight. Be very careful. You know what? I probably, man, if it wasn't for this here, that's enough to take me off this game right there. I'd probably go under. I won't touch Nashville. They don't do well in Carolina, and this is a division game, isn't it? Like, aren't they division teams? So let me see how they do. Oh, non-division. Oh, hang on here. For some reason I thought, no, that's right. All right, non-division, 10-7 on the road. And look at that. Carolina at home. Wow. Against non-conference opponent, 8-0. Yeah, not going to touch that game. Too many indicators pointing the other way. But Carolina's not playing great hockey, but great head coach. Nashville playing, so-so. I just don't trust them. 14-12 on the road. Carolina 16-6. And Carolina on a Friday night, 3-1. Yeah, the weekend. What about weekends? Do I have my weekend stats here? I used to track weekends too. Don't have it here. Let me see here. No. Maybe it's on another report. All right. So I do. No, Carolina. I have to go Carolina. There's no way with that 1-9 record and it's just, tough game. Tough game. All right, Ron, we had to play a hurricane and flood insurance. Ron, we had to pay a hurricane and a flood insurance of $10,400 yearly. Wow. That's expensive. Yeah, that is expensive. Wow. Well, that's what happens down south, right? We're not even in a flood area, says Jason. Wow, crazy. Had just come off a slate of opponents. We took the C-type team versus Canucks. Makes sense. Neutral versus bullish will pay the most, but it takes most guts to pull the trigger. It's almost like betting dogs without having to bet C-type team, says Sniper. All right, last game of the night is the LA Kings against the Vegas Golden Knights. Let's roll the dice and see what we got here. All right, -161 for the Vegas Golden Knights. And the total in this game is 5.5, 3.38. and we had 3.07 on the system forecast. How does LA does in Vegas? 4-6. Vegas owns the Kings 7-3. Who's the probable goalies tonight? You got most likely Laurent Brossoit for Vegas, and then Jonathan Quick most likely for the LA Kings. And you know what? LA's been playing musical chairs with their goalies. You know, play one, sit one, play one, sit one. And Quick has only won one game since January 17th. That was against Detroit. And Detroit's a good team. You know, it's not the same Red Wings team from last year. Young guns in Detroit. Big win last night at Madison Square Garden. LA coming off a 5-2 loss to the Edmonton Oilers, while Vegas lost 2-0 the last game against Colorado. Let me see who they played of late. Colorado, Calgary, Edmonton, Sabres, Tampa Bay. So, you know, not bad. Like, four of the 5 games are tough games. LA, Oilers, Red Wing, Penguins, Flyers, Islanders. You know, strength of schedule is not as, yeah, look at that. Strength of schedule, 67.3%. You know, playing some tough, they're battle ready, right? I do like Vegas here tonight. I do like Vegas in this spot. And let's see how Vegas does against those B-type teams. You got to beat the beatables, right? Especially teams that look like you, right? The teams that played or have the same type of record as you. So let's say the B-type teams like the LA Kings, 8-5. Not a really dominant record, eh? Not a really dominant record. How about at home against those 3-2? Wow, not a dominant record. So I don't think it'll be. Obviously, it's not going to be a silver bullet play. Let me see how the LA Kings do. LA's been you know what? Teams out west, and if you live in the East Coast like I do, in Ottawa, you don't get to see a lot of these West Coast teams, right? Games at 10 o'clock, 10:30. You know, Ronnie Ray's gone to bed by that time almost. But it's tough to watch those West Coast teams. So LA, 4-8. Okay, not a great record. Yeah, you know what? I think Vegas is the play here tonight, guys. I do think Vegas could be the play. They just don't do really good at that arena. They play better on the road, right? And let me just take a look at some of the numbers. 2-game losing streak. NHL home teams on a 2-game losing streak, 37-33. How about coming off a 2-goal loss, 43-33? That's the system forecast. Maybe the over is where you want to lean. The Vegas Golden Knights coming off a loss at home, 9-4 to the over. And if they're coming off an under, 6-0 to the over. Yeah, maybe the over is where you want to lean in that one. I think the over is where you want to lean in that one. Tongue Tied says Lucas Raymond is a stud. Absolutely. Lakers in the past have done that too and went on to long win streaks. Yep, Maurice Cedar is a beast. Red Wings going to be a great season. Yeah, I agree with that. Tongue Tied, I agree with that. I think Detroit, they're a couple of years away from being a really good hockey team. They're fun to watch, right? The one thing with the Detroit Red Wings, they're a fun team to watch. You know, Bertuzzi and all those guys, Lucas Raymond, yeah, they're a fun team to watch. I just wish they didn't trade Manta, but that was a fatigue and less than a win streak. Vegas reminds me of Rangers last night, but in the end, they'll secure the W. You know what? That's a good point, F. Vegas does remind you of the Rangers, and you know the Rangers, you know they're a good team, but when they play the really good teams, they struggle, right? If you look at the New York Rangers, so if I go right here and let's take a look at the New York Rangers against those A-type teams, I think they got a losing record. Look at that, 9-11, right? And I bet you Vegas probably the same type of thing. Let's go to Vegas against those A-type teams above. Yeah, see, good analogy there, F. Yeah, good call. All right, Vegas was shut out last 2 games. Yeah, I think Vegas shows up tonight, and we'll see here tonight. Isaiah Moore can either see how the public will overlook and leave the lines rich, says Isaiah. Well, sniper. All right, so let's get on to the 80% Club. In fact, before we get to the 80% Club, don't forget, check out Streakcatcher.com. There's our good friend Eddie O. Hey, Eddie O from Montreal is on a 7-game win streak. He was patient, didn't play last night, didn't like anything. So keep an eye out this weekend to see if Eddie O puts in his pick number 8 for a winner. Guys, play Streakcatcher. If you're not, here's the thing. The reason why I built this site. If you got no money, but you want something to do and watch the game, and you're on a budget, whatever. This is a perfect site. This is a perfect site to scratch that itch. Keep your involvement into the game. Streakcatcher.com. Make a play. All you got to do is go right here, make a pick. Let's say if you go to NHL, and let's see here tonight. Let's say you like who do I like here? But the thing is, there's a trick here. In the money line, you can only bet minus 125. But you know what? I do like the over in this game here tonight. I'm going to go LA Kings, Vegas Golden Knights over. You know, percentage play should be there, right? Because I asked our programmer to put in the new Vegas logo. I guess he forgot to minimize it a bit. Hey, that's okay. See, minus 152. So anything over 125, and this is money management practice. The reason why I do that is so that your bets are affordable, right? Let me see. Next game, maybe Florida. I like Minnesota. I'm going to go Minnesota on this one. Hate going against the Panthers, but I'm going to take a shot here. I'm going to go Minnesota plus 105. That's my Streakcatcher play of the day. And folks, you can play here each and every day. Streakcatcher.com. And let me see. Maybe should I put in my hockey picks? I'm not really too sure on my... I'm going to lean with Carolina. I'm going to go 57%. I'm going to go Minnesota, 58. I'm going to go Dallas, 55. And I'm going to go Vegas, 54. Kick save. And those are my hockeypicks.com selections today. And let me see. Everybody right now is voting Carolina, 21-4 votes. Wow. 15-10. So this one here, look at that. Look at all the people on mini. So I feel good about that. Dallas, 21-4. I'm on the right side there in Vegas. And let's see the people I'm following here at hockeypicks.com. So there's Eddie O. There's Musco. Hey, our legend. He's got the most Stanley Cups right here. Carolina, Minnesota, Dallas, and Vegas. Me and Musco are on the same track. Hey, good East Coast guy. Hey, what do you say about Ed Drake, right? Good East Coast guy. How you doing there, Eddie? All right, so there's hockeypicks.com, and you got Streakcatcher, and you got Parlay Calculator, and what else do we got here? And all right, let's go to the 80% club. Let's open up the club. Let's open up that club. Yep, last season team, we're score plus 130. We're 56, 55, 50, 50 straight up. All right, so let's go to the old 80% club. There's Tom Brady. Let's go to NHL. Okay. Yeah, short show today. I said it'll be only half hour. We're already 45 minutes in. Hey, that's okay. Where else are you going to go? Carolina, 9-1 versus Central Division opponents. Straight up. That's not bad. Dallas, when they played Chicago on the road, look at this. Last 30 games in Chicago, 24-6 to the over. So the over-under column right here. Hey, Dallas and Chicago, they like playing some high-scoring games. 24-6. Dallas, as a road favorite after a conference game, coming off 2 unders, allowed 1 lesser goals last game, 10-2 straight up. And Nashville, road underdog on a Friday last 4 years, 11-2 to the under. I do like the under in that game. And those are your 80% club stats today. And then let's go to Johnny Peresco's. I haven't seen John today. Probably working on some wood, doing some woodwork. Hey, where's our good friend DeGent Woodwork? Hey, DeGent is in the house. All right, let's go to NHL. And your top betting options today. Again, this here is like if you're betting the stock market, these are your top action assets, action class. Nashville, a B action class. LA, Vegas, and Carolina. So Nashville, LA, your top 2 betting options tonight. So Nashville, a B-type team against Carolina, and LA, a B-type team against Vegas. Yeah, I don't like that because I'm on the other side. All right, so there you have it. That is the top 20. There he is, Present Woodworker. Present. Hey, he's already at the old Pepsi Center already. What's it called now? The Ball Center. But let's get the we got to get those Colorado Rockies playing pretty soon at Coors Field, right? We need baseball. I saw Stephen King posted the other day. Come on, baseball, get your act together. We need baseball. That was awesome. Hey, I came here for the pearls. Much love, sir, says Eric Castillo. Hey, right on. That's right. Come for the pearls. Hey. And leave with a smile. That sounds like a McDonald's commercial right there. But yeah, no, you can come here each and every day at the Raymond Report, and hopefully we can educate you, and maybe you can just leave with having some wisdoms of pearls. Hey, pearls of wisdoms, as they say. You come for the knowledge, but you leave with the pearls. And hopefully you can make some money tonight using those selections that we have here at the Raymond Report. All right, folks, that's it. That's a wrap here. See, there we go. Cue the music. Hey, what do you guys think of this music? I love this beat. I think it's awesome. All right, folks. Don't forget, I will be off until next Thursday when the NBA comes back from the All-Star break. But maybe I might do maybe horse racing next. Yeah, maybe, I don't know yet. We'll see. All right. So I'll see you guys here next Thursday. And hopefully all the winners are yours tonight. And hopefully you make it to a cash out Monday because you fill up your bags with all these NHL winners over the weekend. All right, in the meantime, shop for value, play those percentages. I'll see you guys back here on a full Friday next Thursday. Next Thursday will be what? The 21st, yeah, February 21st. Let me see here. Oh, no, the 24th, sorry. February 24th. I'll be back here next Thursday, and hopefully we can get you some more winners. Hasta la vista, baby. I'll see you next week. Cheers.